But I did have a double who was also my teacher in Barcelona. Without him, I could not have done it. It was almost an impossible task in a way. I felt almost all the time like my character feels at the very end when he tries to play the impossible piece. It's sort of what it was like. But it was also a great challenge. I think, it's not often as an actor that you get to learn a craft or delve into a craft that is associated with your character. So it was a really wonderful challenge and something I was very excited about. I think I had this impression that Eugenio had a different impression about how well I could play. I think he thinks I can play more than this. But it was just his confidence. And again, without that, I don't think I could have done it either. It was scary. There were days prior to getting to Barcelona where I was completely discouraged and thought, there's no way I can do this. So I hadn't really played the piano in over 15 years, but the foundations, understanding of where notes were, I'd learned to read music when I was a kid, and a lot of that came back to me. And the basic understanding of the instrument was there. So I had that great foundational framework to work on. I think had I not had that, not so much the speed, because that's a different thing entirely, but just the foundational understanding of the instrument. If I hadn't had that, I think it would have been very difficult. But so much of it really relied on a sense of timing and rhythm. That was really the fundamentals of what I had to learn, and what I had to rely on at all times. I'm sort of flabbergasted. It's weird. I have an out-of-body experience watching it, because I can't play really in life, and to see myself playing is very strange. It works. It works. It was such an incredible environment to be creating in, and to be a part of that was a gift. I had this great challenge that I was saddled with, but that was also a wonderful gift as well. And I would talk to friends while I was making the film, and they were asking how it was going, and I said, well, the experience of making the film is equal to that of all of our extracurricular activities off of set. So it was operating on 11 the entire time. It was really extraordinary. And then to move from that, hilariously, to Madrid, I stayed in Spain. I left for a week and came back. Went to Madrid and started working on Open Windows with Nacho, which was also incredible. And I'd actually met Nacho and Eugenio at Fantastic Fest 2 years prior to that. And so they were already in my life, and then suddenly I was staying in Spain, continuing to work. It's been an amazing experience. Coming back to this festival feels like returning home in a way. That in the 1980s and 90s would have played as a mainstream film. It has all of the sort of things that we're used to seeing in films from that era, but those aren't movies that are made for the mainstream anymore. I find that kind of interesting as a sidebar.